Let's make that the goal. That's going to be my goal for Silent Hill 1, is sub 35. Once I get sub 35, I'm going to move on and do Silent Hill 2 and start working on that. Because if that awful run could PB, I got hit by like everything. I got hit once in the sewers. I got hit like 4 times in the school. I had to pick up the fucking first aid kit. In nowhere. How did I save time?
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
The only thing I can think of that went perfect in that run was the moth fight.
Where are you going?
And that's like such a minuscule thing.
Hey, wait! Stop!
Hey, Blood. Yeah, they added verified checkmark for partners. I guess it's so, like, if people are going to make, like, fake names that are similar to streamer names, so people won't be fooled. I don't know. Enigma, Peanut Butter Hypu. Thank you for the 545 bits. And by the way, I don't think I personally congratulated you for getting 2 personal bests in Silent Hill 4. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to get to Silent Hill 4 practice, but not tonight. I'm just going through the games in order again. 4 is going to take me a lot of practice because I'm just going to start working on keyboard and mouse and getting used to that.
What is this?
It's weird that you PB'd when you
going
barely
on
know.
here?
Yeah, see, that's part of the fun of not having splits, is you never really know when it's going to be a really good run. Get an emote of Smug Harry. Like Harry's face in the blooper reel when he wakes up.
What's that? Huh.
When
Radio.
stories for Twitch
What's going on
and
with that radio?
Snapchat lenses. I don't know. Probably eventually.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
There's got to be at least one of you in here. There is. There's usually that at least one Moon sub. Where's nobody? I think nobody is sub to Moon. Hey, what's up, food? There you go. Yeah, thank you, Numpty. Hey, what's up, Zekbolt? Rinny has all the badges. Too bad you can't show all the badges at once. Dude, there's too many. I actually went through and changed, like, you can... So for those who don't know, you can click on the little gear icon on your chat window and hit edit appearance, and you can change what badges and stuff are visible. I know I made mine, like, a lot more minimal, just because it's kind of ridiculous when, like, somebody's long name plus badges winds up causing, like, their text to get cut off. At least on my end, because just the way I have my monitors set up. Game too late. Thank you for the host. Had to turn off my turbo badge. Too many people hitting me up for RuneScape codes. Is that really a thing? It's a legitimate problem. Okay. I was unaware. Because I disabled that badge just for the sake of making it, you know, not so cluttered next to my name, but I didn't realize that was a big problem. People getting hassled for RuneScape codes. you piece of shit. Whoa, I turned way too far there. I really gotta stop risking that. I always try to take the inside corner there just because it's faster, but 9 times out of 10 it's just gonna be blocked. Yeah, exactly. Like Amazon Prime is already worth it for me just because I get like everything through Amazon. Anytime I need any basic shit, you know. Especially considering I get a lot of audio equipment and stuff through Amazon already. Getting the extra Twitch stuff is just kind of a bonus now. Because before that, I was paying for Twitch Turbo because I wanted it to save my past broadcasts for longer than 2 weeks. But that's included with Twitch Prime, which is included with Amazon Prime. So once Amazon Prime became, like, the thing to have, there was no reason for me to keep Turbo. So Turbo, I guess, is still around for, as you guys point out, like, regions where Amazon isn't a thing, or, you know, like, Amazon Prime isn't a thing. Oops. But yeah, the main thing for me, as far as like having Turbo or Prime or anything like that, you know, the main benefit that I wanted, that I was willing to pay money for, since I don't put a lot of focus into archiving my videos and putting them on YouTube and stuff. Most of the time I'm not locally recording or anything. So since I don't really put a focus on that, being able to have my past broadcasts stay archived for like 90 days is worth paying for, in my opinion. Just for the sake of all the people who can't really watch streams live just because of their time zones, work schedules, whatever. Nice. But it's even better now, you know, being able to get like the free subscription per month included with Amazon Prime. It's always nice, especially now, because there are so many friends of mine who stream on Twitch. It makes it easier to support everybody. It's one less subscription that's coming directly out of pocket. Pretty ironic that as YouTube is fucking themselves, Twitch is all here with the affiliate program. Yeah, Twitch has really like been on top of things. I don't think it's gonna take a while for things to, I think, sort of level out, because Twitch is making a lot of changes, and I feel like, you know, they're gonna really need to assess the way things are done to make sure that all the changes are doing more good than harm. Because it's like, the affiliate program is nice, and it gives more people who are starting out a better chance to make a living and improve quicker. But I hope it doesn't lessen people's chances for getting partnership. I hope it just makes the road easier, you know? So there's a lot of things where it's like we're going to have to see kind of how it works out in the long run. But Twitch is definitely, I feel, making a lot of steps in the right direction, whereas YouTube is blatantly shooting themselves in the foot at every fucking opportunity. Like, I don't care about YouTube as far as creating content for the sake of trying to make any money or monetize anything. Like, there's no point in doing that on YouTube. The whole reason I have a YouTube channel is to back up videos that I know people want to catch up on that they don't get to watch whenever it's done live. And that's pretty much it. And if Twitch's video storage gets better, then that's it. I will have absolutely zero use for YouTube. Can you imagine if Google had bought Twitch instead of Amazon? Horrible, horrible alternate universe that is. Wish they would have put more work into Twitch uploads. Yeah, exactly. Like, if Twitch would put a little bit more polish on the video archive system and make it a little bit more streamlined, like YouTube, where it's easy to, like, search and organize video clips. Things are automatically categorized and archived correctly. If they would streamline that and put a little bit of focus into it, like I said, I would have absolutely zero use for YouTube. That's the only thing that's nice about YouTube, is being able to separate everything up into parts, upload it all, create the playlist, make it all searchable, and easily accessible. And that's the only thing that Twitch is kind of lacking right now in its video side of things. Streaming side of things, everything is coming along pretty fucking nice, but video archiving and video uploads is kind of poop right now. Not to mention the audio muting. The licensed music causing big chunks of audio to get muted. You know, I would much rather deal with the YouTube copyright strikes that at least allow the video content to stay up and you just can't monetize it. Like, I would rather deal with that than dealing with, you know, huge chunks of missing audio from a clip just because, you know, a few seconds of licensed copywritten music played. What's up, Dominus? Twitch taking over. It's true, though. Yeah, I have more faith in Twitch continuing to improve and do things well and improve on the video system. I have more faith in that than I do in YouTube fixing anything at all. Twitch equals new NWO. The new world order. NWO Red. The Wolf Pack. I'll totally be in the Twitch Wolf Pack. Why can't I use this key? Thank you. For a second there, I thought I turned too wide, and I thought the dog was going to hit me before I made it through the door. Yoshio, thank you so much for the host. So far, not too bad of a run. I feel like execution-wise, things are a bit smoother this time around. Till I run face first into a wall. Is it legal to knock someone the fuck out for giving you an attitude first thing in the morning? I mean, you'll have to check with your local laws on that one. In some states, that's just how you say good morning. Don't. Come on. Fucking nurse. Good old-fashioned Irish etiquette right there. Nice, got past her. Plywood, thank you so much for the host. Welcome everybody coming over from Plywood's channel. How are you doing, man? Thank you for the luck. Yeah, not doing too bad. I actually just got a personal best. 35:09. So a PB by 9 seconds. I'm going for sub 35 now. It's getting there, though. Thank you, Johnny. It's funny because the run didn't even seem like it was that good. I was like watching the glitched out Sybil cutscene, and I had to pick up like the first aid kit in nowhere to keep from dying. It was it didn't feel like a good run.
Was I dreaming?
And somehow it was 9 seconds faster, so now I know I can do better. I know I can do sub 35. Seems like one of the easier games to run in the series, not sure. It's just different. Yeah, they all have kind of different challenges. The biggest challenge I feel like to overcome with this game is just how much it takes to get used to the controls and doing everything smoothly and accurately. This is probably the hardest movement to control in the series, because like bumping into things by running directly at them, that's a feature that's considered, hard difficulty or harder for the rest of the series. But in this, it's in all difficulties. It's just a mechanic of the game. And in the case of a speedrun, I mean, it adds up to a lot of lost time bumping into doors and walls, and it's very easy to do because it's difficult to steer around things. So the game itself is not difficult to like route and to memorize and to learn, but getting a really good time is not an easy task. Like getting sub 35 even has taken me quite a bit of work. Do I have world record? No, not in any Silent Hill game. My best time out of any Silent Hill games are with Silent Hill 2. A couple of my runs are still like 3rd and 4th place for several of those categories. Usually between like 3rd and 5th place. Everything else in the Silent Hill series, I'm like mediocre at best. This game, my 3518 is like 12th on the leaderboard. So I still have a lot to learn. A lot to improve. But I also run, 8 Silent Hill games individually. Plus a couple other games that I just run on the side for fun. Like Jet Set Radio, Generations Lost. Well, the thing with like my Silent Hill 2 runs is like they're pretty good. They're fairly well optimized with decent RNG and decent execution. Like they're pretty good all around for the strategies of the time. But strategies for Silent Hill 2 have changed so dramatically now, just because of the new control scheme. The discovery that, 2D controls were faster than 3D completely just changed how that whole game is run. And it's going to take me a while to get used to that. I just fucked up this fight. Super hard. I managed to recover it there for the 2 cycle, but that's a really... Like, I was trying to back hop, and I kept walking instead of hopping, and it made the worm spawn, like, nowhere near where I wanted it to. At least I was able to recover that pretty well and get it on the 2nd cycle, but You don't use tank controls on Silent Hill 2, no. When I was running the game and when I first learned the game, that was what everybody used. But it was discovered that 2D style controls are faster than tank controls. Yeah, you don't have to worry about quick turning and strafing. You instantly turn in the direction that you face. The only thing is you have to get used to using the controls and doing everything smoothly. Which is much easier said than done. You have to memorize camera angles and know how to manipulate the analog stick to be able to keep James running in a straight line whenever there's camera angle changes. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's gonna take me a long time to get used to that. Because you just have to be aware of, like, literally every camera angle change, every scene transition. You have to be ready for it, kind of prepared for it, and ready to compensate for all of it. But hey, I have all the time in the world now, so I'll just be streaming it and practicing it until I get it down. Because I plan on... My goal is to go through the entire series and PB on everything again. So it's like, I've already PB'd by 9 seconds from my last personal best for this game, which was like 11 months ago, almost a year ago. And I'm going for sub 35 now. I'll be pretty happy with sub 35, and then I'll move on to Silent Hill 2. But I'm just going to go through the whole series and improve my times in each game individually now. However long it takes. Certain areas are easier with 2D or harder with 3D and vice versa, yeah. It completely changes the way you think about the game. You don't want to join the 32 club for Silent Hill 1? Eventually, yes. But I don't want to focus on grinding this out for that long. I want to switch it up and work on everything. Kind of keeps me from getting too burned out. What's up, Green Day? Capo. But yeah, I just tend to set gradual goals for each game and kind of rotate through the games and practice different things just to kind of keep it interesting for myself. "32 Club, is that as prestigious as the Mile High Club? It's even more prestigious. Anybody can fuck on a plane. But do you know how much it takes to get a 32 in Silent Hill 1? It's not easy. It's not easy. Is there any Silent Hill game where you sequence break? Skip large parts of the game by going out of bounds? Yes. Silent Hill Homecoming. One of the most fun games to speedrun in the series. Yeah, Silent Hill PT as well. Silent Hill PT, you do quite a bit of sequence breaking. There's been some interesting glitches and stuff discovered for skipping loops in that game. But yeah, with Homecoming, you sequence break quite a bit. Once you get a gun, walls don't matter in that game, and that is not an exaggeration. Oh yeah, I've got runs of it in my past broadcast and on my YouTube and stuff. If you're curious what it's like, and I also highly recommend checking out like Dead Robots and Starwin, who are both really good Silent Hill Homecoming speedrunners. They've both passed the world record back and forth quite a bit in like almost all categories in that game over the last year. But yeah, Homecoming is pretty crazy. It's a really fun speedrun game, which is funny because it's one of the more boring Silent Hill games, like casually. It's not a very good Silent Hill game casually, but as a speedrun game, it's by far the most interesting. That's unfortunate. It's not possible to clip out of bounds another Silent Hill. No, there's actually quite a few skips and things throughout the series. In this game, we skip the amusement park by using a glitch. In Silent Hill 2, you can clip out of bounds and skip large portions of the hotel in Silent Hill 2. In Silent Hill 3, you can skip big portions of basically all of the mall by clipping out of bounds in New Game Plus categories. In Silent Hill 4, you skip through large portions, almost all of Return to Building World, except it's not you who clips through a wall, it's Eileen who clips through a fence that doesn't load. There's no real skip like out of bounds in anything in Origins. Homecoming, it's all over the entire run, all categories for the most part. Like you're constantly sequence breaking and going through walls in Homecoming. Shattered Memories, there's not really anything. And Downpour, there's no sequence breaks or anything either. So it just kind of varies from game to game. It's just most prevalent in Homecoming. You forgot play novel sequence breaks. To be honest, I don't know. I don't think there are any. I think it's just mash through it as quickly as possible and solve the puzzles as quickly as possible. Downpour sequence breaks would be the most useful. They would be. If you could sequence break just enough to skip a single cutscene in Silent Hill Downpour, it would be worth it. because none of the cutscenes are skippable in Downpour. And as of yet, there is no sequence break. Nothing discovered. A cutscene skip would be like a godsend if somebody figured out a way to skip cutscenes. People would actually run that game and take it seriously if there was a way to skip cutscenes or an exploit to get around cutscenes. Taking Downpour seriously. I know it's funny to say, but just like with Homecoming, who knows? Maybe it has a lot of potential as a speedrun game. It's just so annoying to play through, nobody bothers. Nothing's been discovered because nobody cares. Like, I want to buy an Xbox 360 so that I can speedrun Homecoming seriously. Because that game's actually worth it. Oh, fuck, I missed the stairs. I tried to stay strafe there instead of turning and running. It only saves like half a second. I don't know why I tried to do it. Well, the thing is, the game has a lot of glitches. It just doesn't have any glitches that are worth a damn for speedrunning. There's plenty of glitches in the game. Every time I was practicing a speedrun for Downpour, I found a new glitch. Some way to T-pose Murphy. Or fucking soft lock the game. But nothing that was actually useful for, like, finishing the game faster. There's one glitch in the whole run for Downpour, and it saves about 2.5 seconds. And normally there's, like, water physics when you're walking through water. It makes Murphy move slower. And there's one segment where you're walking through water where you can stand on a bed frame that's in the environment. And if you drop off the bed frame, Murphy will be able to run at full speed. And that's it. that's all of the speed tech in Downpour. Otherwise, remember where to go. Remember puzzle solutions. Don't get hit by monsters. That's the whole run. That's all the tech. We learned how to soft lock the game in 150 different ways. I did find a pretty consistent soft lock when picking up an item at the same time as an enemy hits you. But yeah, nothing useful. How the hell do you go from something as creepy as the Prison World Labyrinth in SH4 to the shit and downpour? You give the series to a bunch of inept game designers who lack any sort of real creativity and instead rely on tropes. What's up, Calatus? Partying. We are partying. I'm trying to party my way to sub 35 right now. I got a new personal best. By 9 seconds. So my new PB is 35:09. PB, yeah. The personal best snuck up on us from a run that really didn't feel like it was that good. Now that, like, I'm actually trying and I feel like this run's pretty good, it's going to wind up being like a minute slower and I'm going to be very confused. Speed limit's 35 though. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna get past that speed limit. World record is 31:44 by Aaron Soldier. I mean, my time is definitely still improving, so it's getting there. I'd be really happy just with sub 35 for the time being. But yeah, that Aaron Soldier's 31:44 is so far the only sub 32 run. And it's an exceptionally well executed run. Very few mistakes. He only gets hit once the entire run, and that's during the Float Stinger boss fight. Am I going to pull a 24-hour stream this weekend? Probably I'm going to do a 24-hour stream. It's probably going to be sometime during the week, actually. Maybe Thursday or Friday. Yeah, getting there. Almost at 5,000 followers. It's insane. And thank you all so much for, again, just supporting the channel. Helping me get to this point. Once again, no luck there. The larval stalkers, more often than not, will hit you there. Hopefully they don't hit me on the way back as well. Close, but got through it. Really? Okay. Let's see how this one was. I'm going to guess not a personal best. Probably like a 35-20. 35-30.
Cheryl!
Thank you, Daddy. Goodbye.
Cheryl? Can't be. Can't leave like this. This can't be happening. Cheryl? Cheryl!
$31.43. Yeah, Yoshio. Seeing Walter. There's a lot of little things like that in Silent Hill 4. Walter pointing out the window. There's
Perry.
stuff that you don't see very often, like DeSalvo's head falling outside of the window. Yeah, there's a lot of little things. There's like extra commentary that Henry will make examining the toilet at a specific time if you go back to your room, where it'll tell you that there's something stuck in it, but like it's just a reference to Silent Hill 2. But you have to examine the toilet at a specific time, and it's one of those things like, who is ever going to do that? Sub 35. 34 minutes and 52 seconds.